Well, since then, Shirley's gone on to hosting his own hit kids show and regularly away a couple of $100,000 he gives away each week. We'll talk about that a little later on in the program. But first, I'd like you to welcome Graham Shirly Strachan.
Nice to see you dressed.
It's been a while since I've been on telly.
Leave it there, we might need it.
You're pregnant again, are you?
What do you mean again?
Regular rabbit you are, every time I see you.
Only twice.
Well, that's enough for you, isn't it?
Twice? Well, we'll see.
What are we expecting this time?
Oh, I don't know. Don't care, I don't mind.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get used to it. No.
Listen, you were a pretty wild lad in the 70s.
No,
Yes,
not
you were.
really.
Have you quietened down somewhat, become a
Well, we all
middle-aged,
grow old.
quiet man now? Have you?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're quite down to get a bit fatter and...
I know I have, but...
we know why.
Well, have you changed much since those days?
Yeah, probably mellowed a little bit in that respect. It's funny because, I mean, I had a look at something I did ages ago, like they did compiled a home video thing of the Skyhooks, and I had a look at it one day, and there was something we did with Mike Willisey years ago when he was on 7, and it was a 7 o'clock program. And, I mean, what we got away with at that time was unbelievable, you know. And, I mean, he was talking about morality and all this other stuff, but we did get away with quite a few things. I think we're just different at the time, maybe a bit outspoken and weren't in certain grooves.
A hugely successful band, Skyhooks, though. Did you ever expect that much success?
No, I was just looking to release a record and spend winter in a band, get some part-time cash, and then go back down the coast, go surfing, but it got interrupted.
When all that happened, your dad actually didn't think that this was maybe right for his son, Graham.
No, well, he wanted the son on the end of the building company, you know, R&J Strachan and Son builders. But I can remember actually asking Dad, I said, oh, look, I need 2 weeks off. And he said, what do you mean need 2 weeks off? I said, well, we've got to go to Sydney. We've got work in Sydney. And he said, well, you're going to build the houses, you know, and all that type of stuff. But, so we have to go professional and stuff like that.
R.J. Strachan and Skyhooks just didn't have the same ring to it, did it?
I mean, he was still proud, but I mean, he would have liked to have seen me build houses, I think.
How did the band come about?
I used to play in a band when I was 18 with Fred and Greg, just an Eltham band, which is just a little part-time number. We used to do like school dances and occasional gigs up at Mount Buller up in the snow. And the opportunity arose when they put the band together with another singer called Steve Hill. They did, I think it was Sunbury 73, and Steve Hill, after he saw himself on television, left. Couldn't handle his image or what he was about and basically chose to leave, and they approached me. And it all came about then. We sort of signed with Mushroom Records, and it was funny because I mean I was basically looking to record something and say, oh great, I was in a band one day and you know, I made a record and stuff like that. But I mean no one really expected the band to be that big that quick. It was just unbelievable.
Even Molly.
Yeah, well Molly wouldn't have picked it. I mean that was probably a bit too early for Molly to predict things like that.
One of your biggest hits was Horror Movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the second single we released actually. The first single was the title track to the album, but then we released the Horror Movie, and that was a big gold one for us too.
Oh, here's a blast from the past.
Oh, do we?
Yes, yes, of course we do. Let's have a look at Horror Movie. Original songs and costumes, or lack of.
Yeah, no, Greg wrote some great songs, actually. I mean, there's a lot of things people forget. The 70s, there was a lot of things happening. I mean, moratorium marches, you know, I mean, Vietnam, there was a lot of heavy things. Plus, a lot of TV shows started. I mean, Countdown started, Ram magazine, Juke magazine. There's a lot of those things that all got off the ground, and virtually we were at the same time. So
you're all part of it.
Yeah, and a really good exercise for rock and roll, actually. It sort of promoted rock and roll.
What about the fans? I mean, all of a sudden the fans came from nowhere too. That must have been a new experience for you, female fans.
Yeah, and male ones.
All over the
I mean, we had male ones as well. But, no, I mean, the fans was rather... There was a lot of loyalty to bands then. I mean, it was... I mean, you look back now and you just take it for granted working with acts like AC/DC, which are huge throughout the world now. I mean, Sherbet and ourselves and LRB, Little River Band, things like that. You just plod along and say, oh, yeah, it's great. I just did a couple of gigs with those. But there was a lot of rivalry between fans, loyalty, you know, true blue loyalty, and the girls sort of sticking up for their certain sections and bands and stuff.
Because you were known as Shirl then. How did that... Was that a conflict? I mean, all of a sudden you pop up as
No, I got
Shirl.
the name when I was living down the coast, because, I mean, I used to have hair down on my shoulders and used to drop in a real big ringlets, and somebody hung it on me one day. I know.
And it stuck.
Yeah, basically, just a nickname. And I remember Michael Gudinski from Mushroom Records, oh, we'll have to change your nickname. God, being called Shirley, you know, in a rock and roll band. But
It
so, no,
stuck.
it's cool. I mean, I'm glad it does. I mean, Mike Williams from the Mike Walsh, he sort of kidnapped my name. I mean, he cashed in on me, I think, really.
I thought he had, really. 5 years at the top. That must have taken its toll in some ways, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, because, I mean, I get bored with things. I mean, it's it took me 6 months to leave the band. I mean, to convince the other parties in the band I'd really had enough.
You're
I mean, I
actually
wanted to
going.
do other things and get out with a little bit of credibility, because, I mean, the problem we have is we tend to stay in something too long. Then when you choose to change, you're not credible anymore, because you've died in the backside and you're down the bottom again, and then start all over again.
So straight into kids' TV, Shirl's Neighbourhood.
That was a shock. That was a definite
That was a
shock.
shock to a lot of fans, I guess, wasn't it?
Well, I went to Queensland to live. I wanted to get into TV, and I thought, OK, Sydney and Melbourne are your main areas for production in TV. I thought I'll serve my time, go to Sydney, go to Queensland and work through like those stations and get a grounding. I went to the Gold Coast and
And get
ended up
discovered, sort of thing.
got told to come back to Melbourne and start Shirl's Neighbourhood. It was great.
And what's on the horizon now?
I actually start on radio next Monday. I've landed Drive on 3XY in Melbourne.
That's
Terrific.
great.
So I start doing 6 till 8 Monday to Friday there. I mean, I've got some little...
You'll talk to a lot of people, I guess, will you, the format?
Oh, yes. I mean, you know, important people like Jacko and things like that.
Jacko's a big star.
Jacko's a lot smarter than a lot of people think. I mean, he's
I'll have you know
really
he's a big
marketed
fan.
ugly, I think. He really has.
He's a
Yeah, he's got ugly down, doesn't
I
he?
just want to know who hit him in the head with a shovel. That's it. He's unbelievable.
Spud, our musical director, actually. Cheryl, thanks very much for coming in.
My pleasure.
And good luck with 3XY too.
Yeah, good luck with Junior, number 2.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll let you know what's...
Oh, no doubt I'll read about it.
I'll tell you. I'll ring you up at 3XY and I'll tell you.
With a scoop.
Would you please thank Cheryl for